Alrighty, thanks for joining in on episode 1 of making a Mine Train roller coaster ride in Planet Coaster. This is going to be a series. Episode 1 is going to be making the track and smoothing it, and then making the big mountain. And episode 2 will be decorations and buildings around it to make it look all nice. But we're starting off here, the station a little high, so we can have kind of a downward slope like that. And then we're going to have some breaks here, because I want to have a little area where it's like some animatronics that are mining, so that this is going to be all over the place. But this kind of area is going to be a little start. This kind of slows down there. I had to make a turn here. I was going to make it longer, but the barrier's right there. Because you get, like, no room in this park. As I said, like, you don't get really any room. So, I make a little turnaround, and we start the chain lift. Now, I don't do the mountain the first thing. I do the mountain, kind of when I'm done making the whole thing. So then I have no limits on how I make the roller coaster. Kind of just goes, and then, stuff like that. But I might make more videos like this where it's a different series set apart from the roller coaster theme park series that I started on episode 1 that you should watch in the description. It's really nice. I'm making a super duper amazing theme park, and I did the entrance in episode 1 of part 1 of the entrance, and you should check it out because it's pretty nice. But this will only have, it won't be as long a series as the Making an Ultimate Theme Park. It'll just kind of be a quick 5 episodes making this. Anyways, talking about what I'm doing with the roller coaster and what type. I'm using this mine train that the carts move every turn, so that's why I'm putting a lot of turns and ups and just switches directions. So then you do a lot of moving in your cart. This top part that right here, what I made is, it doesn't really make it, but I made it like super the highest it could be to where it didn't stop, so it goes really slow right there. And I put brakes there, but I found out that it takes 50 years to get through those brakes, so I replace them with tires in the future. But some more turnarounds. I'm putting everything in a not super close together, so that there's a tunnel in the mountain. A big tunnel in the mountain, so then you can't see any other part of the track. Here's the second part of the chain lift that kind of goes up. It's going to be the highest point, kind of the tip of the mountain. All the chain lifts go above the mountain, so that kind of you can see the top of the mountain, and then it goes back in the mountain. I'm doing the same kind of thing I did with the first drop, where it dips down and back up, and then right back down. I later found out that I made it way too steep, and it wouldn't make it onto that first drop, so I changed that later, and then I made a big drop like this. Now this is where the special carts come in, where you turn so much, it's insane. No, that's not it. You can see it when it comes down, how much it turns. Kind of a little uphill part like that, where it goes one and then switches the other direction. So you're already going fast, and you jink the other way really fast. You can see right here, it does not make it. So I have to change this. Made it way too big. I do smooth it after. I don't just, everything's done. I do smooth it. You can see here how it goes, the slow part right there. and nice drop, and this is where oh man, it gets speed, and then goes right back up there. It looks a lot faster because it is times 2.5 speed, because when I make these videos, I do, for making roller coasters, I make it 2.5 speed. When it's decorating in buildings, it's going to be 3 times speed, and when it's making terrain, it's going to be 4.5 times speed. So then, you don't have to watch, because you probably want to see the roller coasters more. You wouldn't want to see just me putting decorations or this big mountain in. So the mountain's part's really fast. Let's see here. Will it make it this time? Let's see. Yes, it does, I think. Yep, okay. And then it comes back down. And this is basically the end of the ride. I kind of just made it go up and then turn back around, go through some breaks, and go back into the station. The whole station's in the mountain, because I kind of want, you go through a little, mine to get into the ride, the main station. But the main break runs outside. It's gonna be some, shacks that you go through. Kind of just making, an old western mine ride. So, that's basically the whole track thing. Now, it's just the smoothing part. Oh yeah, we're doing this. This is the whole, thing. And, it stopped there. No, it didn't. Makes its way. See the carts, they don't move when the track is banked. They kind of just sit forward still. Goes back into the station, though. And that's basically the whole ride. Yeah, I change them all to have catwalks. Later I add that to the tires, like I said before. Now it's kind of smoothing time, and, yeah, for smoothing I kind of just did 3.5 times speed, because it's kind of boring watching me select the track and hitting smooth all 5 times. I added 4 carts here, but I found out that that's kind of stuck up there, and it still wouldn't come over. It wouldn't make it all the way, so I just decided to put 3, because 3 is fine already. See, it doesn't make it there, so I just added 3. That's basically the whole thing. So here's the smoothing part. I didn't, I made it all into increments. Smoothed it all. And after this is when I do the terrain. And let me tell you, I'm at a big mountain. I'm at a really big mountain. It is a ginormous, just mountain that has a roller coaster in it. This is basically Expedition Everest at Disneyland, Disney Animal Kingdom. It's basically like that, but we're making it better, because we make everything better in Planet Coaster. But that's basically the whole track. This is a massive roller coaster. I found out that it's actually at the very end. It's 3 minutes of roller coaster. So this is the terrain. I just kind of made a mountain, a base below it, and then I add the terrain up to the height I want it, and then just fill it all in. Just to let you know how long this took. This is at 4.5 times speed, I think. Yeah, 4.5 times speed, for this right here. Terrain takes forever to place, and I'm on intensity 100, so it places the fastest, but it still took forever. Yeah, so this middle part, I was concerned doing it because I, right on that little spot, I felt like I missed some things, missed some holes that were kind of just empty, but I found out that it actually did fill everything up, which is really nice. So yeah, as you can see, that chain lift is open, which is what I wanted it, and the other chain lift isn't. I need to fix that. I put a mountain there, And here's the actual part that I start the tunneling. And as you can see right there, for some reason, with the viewing thing, you can't go through terrain, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, I start tunneling here. Now, I don't know if this is the most efficient way to do it. I think I could have just done auto tunnel on the roller coaster when I made it, but I didn't, and so I just had to do this the whole way through. But it wasn't forever. It didn't take me a long time. See, it's really fast to do it. But yeah, if you guys want me to keep doing roller coaster videos like this, and I just make a series of a roller coaster instead of the theme park, while I'm doing the theme park, I can do that. Just put in the comments of like what kind of roller coaster you guys want me to make, theme, and I'll make one. So like right now I'm just kind of thinking of Mine Train because I wanted to do that, but I don't know what to do. You guys can say in the comments what you guys want me to do. Oh yes, here's this brake run. No, I actually don't change it till the very end. I keep saying that, but I do need to fix it. And then right there I found out that I can just turn the torch on to see better. Every time the train would come, I'd get scared for some reason because it'd go so fast and it'd scare me. I don't know why. Second chain lift, so we're past halfway on the tunneling. And what I was thinking like on episode 2, what I put here would just be kind of some houses, some like old houses with some like crystals and stuff. Oh yeah, that part kind of sucked to fill up. But I find out later that I didn't have to make the tunnel for the roller coaster that big when I do the ride of it. Like when I show the ride, it doesn't actually have to be that big. Yeah, see, it just has so many holes that I have to fill back. But this whole dive part, I was concerned that it was going to feel like you're going to hit your head, and it didn't though, so I'm glad about that. You come back down. This is kind of an intense roller coaster because you can't really see what's mainly in front of you, and you turn with the track, your cart hole turns, and so it's kind of intense. So I don't remember what the ratings for this were, but I can probably tell you in the next episode what the ratings are, because they're probably really high. And then I trapped myself down here, and yeah, I fixed that. But I never really knew what I was gonna put in the tunnels. I can just put like crystals and little tiny squares into them and put like, maybe some miners. Also, I don't know what to name this roller coaster, so in the comments, if you guys can think of a name for this ride, that would be nice, and then I'll choose the comment that has the most likes. 'Cause I can't think of a roller coaster name for this. I was gonna do like the miner, but that's kind of weird. So, here's the POV, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, and episode 2 will probably come out 2 days from when you're seeing this. But anyways, here's the finished product.